Welcome, UFC fans. I am the MMA Sage, brought to you by Bros MMA. Let's talk about UFC 197 and what a great card it was. Well worth the price, in my opinion. Fight of the night, Dominic Steele and Danny Roberts. Roberts got the decision. I thought it was a great match. Both men laid it all on the line, put everything they had into it, and Roberts came out on top. Now let's talk about my predictions. Start out shaky night. Juliana Lima, which had to be the long shot pick I made of the night, unfortunately looked intimidated by Carla Esparza. Esparza dominated throughout the match and pretty much had her way with Lima. Next we have Yair Rodriguez versus Andre Fili. Andre unfortunately came up short when in the second round Rodriguez hit him with a roundhouse kick to the head, took him out of the fight, and Rodriguez, he deserved the performance for bonus for that shot. It was a heck of a kick. Next, Robert Whittaker versus Rafael Natal. Here's my comeback trail on my picks. I'd said Whittaker was going to take the fight and win in Whittaker fashion, and that's exactly what Whittaker did. He dominated about 95% of the fight, had no problem with Natal. Next, Edson Barboza versus Anthony Pettis. A fight I was really looking forward to. And it didn't disappoint because Barboza, I felt, dominated maybe about 80% of the match. It was a good match, highly entertaining, and Barboza with the decision. Next, Demetrius Johnson versus Henry Cejudo. Cejudo, he was totally outclassed. Demetrius Johnson just destroyed him. There was really no doubt about it. It was a quick match. To me, Johnson, pound for pound, is the #1 fighter in the UFC as of today. He took him and just wiped the floor with him. I don't think there's anybody left in Johnson's division for him to fight. And next, the main event, John Jones after his layoff versus Ovince St. Preux. St. Preux looked like he didn't want to get too close to Jones and really mix it up with him. Jones, his kicks were just a hair off. Just showed from the layoff that he was just a little bit lacking. I feel that pound for pound, he's probably the #2 fighter behind Demetrius Johnson as of today. But Jones totally dominated the fight, and St. Preux was never in it. Again, I went 4-2. It was a highly entertaining night, and it was a great card. Plenty of action from top to bottom. And I want to thank you all for your time. I am the MMA Sage, brought to you by Bros MMA.